Kentucky University Hilltoppers. Sweet 16 basketball. Nobody cares. They're here to see Star Wars. And me.
From Cherry Hall to the head of Lexport.
What's that?
How did you get from Cherry Hall to the head of Lexport? The picture says to me.
All I know about Cherry Hall is there's this giant statue at our university, and this will be interesting. You might want to stay tuned to this. They have this thing, when you're in college, you do goofy things. Not to say I don't do goofy things anymore, but we used to drink a little bit. And at a party, and everybody's like, hey, who wants to do the cherry run? I'm the only guy with my hand up. And so I get my friend Jay and my friend Matt, who didn't care if they were naked. And we get completely naked at a party. And we would run up in the dead of winter, it had to be winter, and there was a statue at Cherry Hall, we just run around like idiots. It was the cherry run. You know about that? Have you been naked? Have you ran around that Cherry Hall? You look like a Sasquatch. That's okay. But anyway, I just told everybody I was naked and I enjoyed it. Yes.
What was your first thought when you found out you were going to be working with John Schneider?
I started singing to him immediately, which I don't know if he liked. Could you imagine just going, just a good old time. I never sing it too, John. Great, Michael, I don't really care. Dude, can I come to your house? This is a true story. So I had this 1976 Cadillac convertible Eldorado, piece of shit, bought it for 10 grand from this guy Sean Pillar. You know Sean Pillar? He's a creator of like Dead Zone and stuff. He's a good friend of mine. So I bought it for him. He said it's awesome. Never worked. Wasted my money. Put another 5 grand and I had nowhere to keep it. Got small. I said John's like, hey Mike, if you want to drive to my house, you can keep it at my house for a while. Drove to his house. He opens the garage door. Guess what's in there? The General freaking Lee. So I said, John, you can't show me this without taking a ride. It's like going out and getting a stripper and no, I'm just kidding, bad analogy. Retract. You know, and he took me for a ride in the car, and we're driving down the road, and I swear to God, and we're sitting at a traffic light, and this girl is staring, and she's giving the eye. Whether it's the General Lee or John, I'm thinking it's me. And I go, John, you gotta do it. He goes, what? I go, you gotta do it, man. He's like, no, not doing it. I go, you gotta do it. Please do it for me, please. It's gonna turn green. It's gonna turn green. And it was awesome. Didn't get any action. She laughed and drove off. Didn't know who the hell we were. Nonetheless, I got to drive that pretty generally. So next question. Who's next? You. Go ahead. No, you're just. Yeah, he stood up. He's like, me, I'm next.
I'm big. All right. 2 things. One thing I want to tell you, my friends and I have a small little drinking game. Every time Lex Luthor mentions she has a team of specialists.
Chloe cry.
Yes.
Chloe cries, you drink. Lex goes to the hospital, anybody goes to the hospital. You drink.
Yeah,
Someone's not going to make it, but they do. You gotta drink.
Second thing, I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
You got a great sense of humor. I'm sure you have a funny answer to this one. We also think that Lex Luthor is a functioning alcoholic because you drink every freaking episode. It's raining, go for the whiskey.
You know Lex's life, right?
Yes.
What you drink too? You know what? Yeah, he liked to, you know. I think he was a little more cautious after he was poisoned. Did you ever notice that once in a while I started to play this in the routine? I said, there you go. My hair grew back or something.
I just think the writers lost their days after a while. Anyway, thank you very much.
Good questions, brother. Good questions. You in the yeah, in there. Everybody's got black on. Yeah, young lady. A statement. I hate you. And here's my question.
No, that's not it.
I wish it was cordless. You know, you feel he's moving all. I mean, what's wrong with you? Can't you seem like a guy that likes to move? All right, I'm just gonna stand up for a second. Go ahead. What's your question?
Well, my statement is, first of all, my friend Kildare here has driven from Oklahoma just to meet you.
No, you really drove from Oklahoma, both of you? That's fantastic. Not for me though. It's not for me to admit it. You flew, so you're alive. Back to the driver. Back to the. You got the cordless. You lengthen out my cord and you take the cord. Okay, what's your name? Bruce, I love you. You're a good man. You have great facial hair. Go ahead, Oklahoma.
My question is, what was your favorite part of doing the Smallville series?
That was up there. God, what was my favorite part? You know, does this work? Hello, how are you? Is that good?
Oh,
I like to say it's bigger than you are.
So much. I feel weird with this thing. You know, honestly, I love the hardest part. Let me just tell you this: the hardest part of leaving was leaving the crew and the executive producers and the writers and the team and the cast. That was the hardest for me because it's like a family. I still get texts from like the dolly grip or the camera operator doing this. It's just not funny here. You have to do something, please. I go see a hockey game. You're in Canada, you know. But I don't know. It was great to play a guy like this. You know, Lex is pretty complex. So.
you're so good at it.
It was cool because I was always the goofball, look at me, right? So then all of a sudden I'm shaving my head and my friends are like, I can't take you seriously. I cannot watch the show, right? And all of a sudden this character, I just transformed. I don't know what it was, and I didn't think people were going to buy into it. I thought people were going to fire me in the pilot. I thought the producers would actually fire me. I'm like, I just don't know. I just don't know if I'm good enough. And then because they always changed, you know, the cast. They always before they know. So I don't even know if I answered your question. But the whole thing was great. You know, it really was a treat. In retrospect, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh, and just so you know, you make all beautiful babies.
Did you just say I'll make beautiful babies?
No, I said you make all beautiful babies.
Oh! Thank you. But, do you like the hair though, too? That's good. Facilitator, Bruce, Lex Luthor.
Hey, Chris.